back to Mass Effect 2. Last time we watched the cinematic movie of this game, and this time, as I mentioned, I wired up the cinematic movie of the first game. There are actually two of them. One is the kind of cinematic one, and the other one is a live action one. So I will probably be showing another one off next time. But, well, let's wait for things to play out and see this one first. It's also not very true to what happens, but hey, it's cinematical. It's probably for an earlier E3.
Do you copy? We're under attack!
Incoming transmission from Bioware.
Normandy! Are you there? Repeat, requesting immediate aid! Please! Please!
Request denied. Setting new course for Caliston.
Many decisions lie ahead. None of them easy.
Caliston, I believe, is the sort of name that was used for Pharaohs, I think, during development, and then they changed that eventually. But it was repurposed for another planet, I believe. In any case, that was not very accurate, but it's still pretty impressive. Anyway, let's go back to this game. And last time we went to a hospital in Tuchanka to find out that Warlock clan is planning on curing the genophage. And by doing that, taking over the whole galaxy. Because of all the Krogan that the clan will have afterwards. This time we're here to stop their plans. So let's see if we are successful in that. Also perhaps find Maelon, who seems to be helping Clan Warlock here. Most likely against his will. Also there's parcels. Let's not forget to equip things. Yeah. Huh? What? This room is pointless. It's probably where the enemies spawn from, though. Enemies out here? Not that I can see so far.
Headed for combat.
Yep, always more enemies. So that's a Bloodpack Warrior. There's something next to it, which probably seems to be another Bloodpack Warrior. So how about we set them both on fire?
Joy.
Rerouting power to shields. Targeting order process.
No, that works. Oh. 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 There's a bunch of Varen, a bunch of Bloodpack Warriors. Taking out the Varen is pretty easy. Taking out armor is useful. But the Krogan need to be stopped. Veteran is... Oh, that's Chief Warlock Gold. Oh, well. Let's enlist this guy's help against Warlock Gold. Whoa.
Rogan approaching. Recommend keeping hostiles at distance.
Just looking down.
Well, so much for Warlock Gold. Alright. What are we missing now? Nothing here, seemingly. I'm surprised that the sniper rifle was so useful in this case. Like, throughout the whole mission. You'd think that here you would have to deal with a lot of Krogan with shotguns at a close range, but they're at a fairly decent far range, actually. Alright, that works. 3,000 credits. Can't go through there, even though there's no good reason not to go through there. This is still not really something that would be similar to a hospital. And there's an invisible wall here. And there's a fragile crate. And I cannot go there either. Alright, moving forward. Staircases. Quite similar to the one where we found the dead human. Ah, but there's also another research terminal. Alright. More research. White. Excellent. Lime. Lime. That's not what I wanted to do, but I couldn't go down because it was not yet on screen enough. Alright.
Maelon, alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
That's a bit unfortunate. I mean, it's nice that he is working on the genophage on his own. But that does not explain why there are dead humans.
Maybe the Werlock brainwashed or drugged him to keep him under control.
Unlikely. Pupil's normal. Body language consistent with standard metabolic state.
Please, Professor, you wrote a paper on this. Forced behavior modification always results in mental degradation. Whether from Reaper indoctrination or drugs, test subjects always lose higher cognitive function.
Not brainwashed or conditioned. Need Maelon at peak capacity for work. Must be alternate source of coercion.
Well... was it betrayal? I wouldn't say so.
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student! I looked up to you!
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
No, no you cannot.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Morden, did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Maelon.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
Well, looks like he's a bit out of it.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Yeah. They, especially Warlock, would just fight with everyone in order to win.
Why work with Clan Warlock? And how did you access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Warlock, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
Urdnot has a larger camp than Warlock. Why not use them?
Urdnot Rex is too soft. He wasn't willing to do the experiments I needed. It's Urdnot's loss and Warlock's gain. Their clan will be the first to recover from the crime we committed.
Yeah.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That'll be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
Geth, right here. It would have happened because it was the Reapers. So that's garbage.
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
An increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps, likely involving colony rights in the Traverse. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area. They might have stopped the Geth at Eden Prime.
Supposition. Impossible to be certain.
Don't you see? We tried to play God and we failed. We only made things worse, and I'm going to fix it.
See, the Turian fleet would be kind of busy fighting the Krogan, you know. And meanwhile, Saren would have had his Krogan forces like he always wanted. So no, you're not saying anything that is meaningful. So this project is over.
We're shutting your lab down, Maelon.
Shutting down more than that.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you. Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Don't worry about me, Morden. How are you doing?
Disappointed. Thought Maelon better than that. Never suspected he'd go so far. Knew he was young, impressionable. Should have talked to him after. Gotten him through guilt.
It's easy to miss someone else's needs when you're in the middle of your own soul-searching.
Went to Omega. Tried to get away. Should have stayed. Right, wrong, irrelevant. Maelon dead. Problem solved. Maelon's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure, security. Still valuable, though.
Well, his research was sick, but it might be worth keeping. After all, we do want the genophage cure, just not by these methods. So...
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Maelon's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan, effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
Well, you should help the Krogan, you know.
You regret what the Krogan have become. You see the horror of what they did here, but you see the loss, too.
Wasted potential.
They don't deserve this, Warden. Save the data.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure, but closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chanka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
Maybe. That's actually, yeah, we're going to go somewhere sunny quite soon. But let's stay longer a bit.
I'd like to look around a bit more.
Maelon, not a fan of this. But more importantly, there is a wall computer to hack, so let's hack the wall computer. If you say that you want to go back immediately, then you lose 3,000 credits. That's kind of mean of Bioware. But alright, white at the top. There. Lime in a triangle. There we go. And yeah, obviously we could have stopped Morden from shooting Maelon, but he was doing crazy experiments and he was already kind of off the deep end, so that works. Also, why is there an assault rifle embedded in there? That's weird. Alright, let's go. I'm also kind of surprised that there was absolutely no input from our Geth friend throughout the whole mission. There seems to be a lot of these missions that it looks like Bioware kind of didn't expect Legion to be on, but yeah, then again, there are also some missions that you cannot go on with Legion, where Legion does have something to say, so it's very strange. The development process must have been kind of convoluted. Anyway, level up. Level earned 23, squad points gained 1, mission summary. Troubled by Clan Warlock's progress toward genophage cure without Cerberus knowledge. Cure data may prove useful. Krogan dangerous, but if recruited as shock troops against Reapers, extremely valuable. Morden's assistant is no longer a problem. Morden will have no trouble focusing on the mission. Yeah, he sure is no longer a problem. Morden's power unlocked. Neural shock. Cripple an organic enemy with Bane. And got a new outfit. Krogan Vitality. Microfiber Weave. Heavy weapon ammo. Microfusion Array. Got all credits. Got probably all Iridium. That's it. And we're going back on the Tomka. And here we are. Right next to the shuttle. But before we leave, I want to check a few things.
Someday we'll get off this rock and show those Turians who's boss.
I already said that.
Clan Urdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Warlock. Based on population profiles, Clan Urdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Warlock, mostly women and children.
Ah, intelligent move. Surprising from Krogan. Glad to see it.
It's Rex's doing. More importantly, who's a good Varen? Who's a good Varen? Let's go and bet some. once again, but first, talk to Rex himself. Does he have anything to say about it?
Shepard, what can I do for you, my friend?
I need to go. We'll go over this another time.
Hunt well, Shepard.
Well, nothing here. How about the scout? Does he have anything to say?
Put down some real money, human. Give me a reason.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Step back. My Varen is hungry. My scout made it back. We've got him at the tent. Doesn't remember much beyond getting tortured, but he remembers you. Said you yelled at him until he got his hump out of that basin back here. You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having to train another one.
Alright.
Talk to you later.
One wrong step, Shepard.
More importantly,
Don't touch anything.
we need to talk to the mechanic.
If you're gonna stand there, make yourself useful. I can't do anything until I build a replacement manifold for this damn Tomka.
I found a combustion manifold out in the field. Is this what you need?
That'll work. Faster than building one from scratch, at least. You just saved me 3 days' work, human. You've earned my time if you want it.
Excellent. What are you doing?
What's that you're working on there?
I'm tuning up these machines for battle. It's a wonder this Tomka here made it back to camp. It could be worse. A couple more hits on the broadside, and this thing would have crumbled.
Krogan placed so much importance on martial strength. How did you become a mechanic?
How do you think those fools make it to the field to kill each other? Who do you think keeps the weapons working? Without me, there's no battle, just slaughter. I am the military might of Clan Urdnot.
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
How do you feel about what Rex is trying to do?
The old man's crazy if you ask me, which you just did. But that stuff fixes itself. If it doesn't work, Rex gets torn to shreds and we find out who's got the next best plan.
Well, so far it's been working out, so I don't think there's much problem.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
But we got experience. Nothing else out of that, though. Is Scout here? I don't know. But anyway,
Should you be in here?
let's see. Yes, we should be in here. Because now we can choose one of these. Including biotic damage, which is very costly. Would be useful for Shepard, but... heavy pistol damage would also be useful for Shepard. Yeah, let's get that first.
Now what's this?
4 out of 5. We'll have to get back here eventually.
Things would last longer if they didn't hit every crater. One more win in the pits, and I'm retiring.
So, yeah, that is all that we can do here for now. And we will get back here eventually just for buying more things, but we're basically done with doing everything in Tuchanka. It's probably the smallest hub world of all of them.
And the Solarians, too. Little bastards that are so smart. I thought coming to Tuchanka would get me away from jaw-flapping aliens. I was obviously mistaken.
How do you feel about the entire clan that you've been affiliated with being wiped out by us? Not impressed, eh? Alright, let's go back to Normandy. got a lot of research unlocked. Let's go research everything. Weapon upgrades. Shotgun damage 4 out of 5. With a bunch of platinum. Let's get that. Then we also have heavy weapon ammo 5 out of 5 and Krogan vitality 2 out of 2. So microfiber weave. All Krogan squad members get plus 50% health. And this is still about a here out of Krogan vitality 1 out of 2. Krogan receive plus 50% health. And heavy weapon ammo 5 out of 5. So we still have plenty of resources. Microfusion array. And that's all that we can get so far. Can't afford this, but can afford everything else. Well, first of all, let's go through the private terminal. To Grunt's commander, from Shaman Urdnot. Damn it, I hate these things, but you need to hear this. You're part of Grunt's Grant, and you're his leader, so keep him alive. Here, I have to stay polite, play the role, but our people are dying. Krogan have always valued survival over tradition. If we're going to survive as a people, we need your vat-grown Grunt. Okir was a madman, but he was a madman with a plan, and that's more than most have on this ball of rock. So bring him back from your damn mission. My people need him. If you all get killed, I'll piss on your graves. Shaman Urdnot. Oh. Lovely guy, eh? And Guardian Angels. From Oriana Lawson. I hope this is the right Commander Shepard. I'm Oriana. My sister only told me a little, but I don't think it occurred to her that I'm as smart as she is. I poked around a little and found an information broker who got me this address. I got to thank her, but I never got to thank you for helping me. My parents don't really understand it, but I know how much Miranda did, how many little things over the years were her looking out for me. I'm not going to tell them. I still want to go to school and get some degrees, but I wanted you to know that I know you saved me. I had a guardian angel all these years. I don't know if my sister has anybody. She said she's working for you, and it was pretty clear that you were doing something dangerous. Make sure she comes back alive, okay? Oriana. P.S. Don't tell her I sent you this. It would just make her angry. P.P.S. Miranda, quick looking at Shepard's messages. Oh, don't act like you don't. It's what I do. Okay, so we don't need to tell anything to Miranda. Actually, now that I think about it, I probably missed Joker's comments on Grunt, because I never went back to the Normandy afterwards.
Commander.
Or not. Okay.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Never mind. So let's talk to Morden again. And next time we'll go on another mission. Somewhere sunny.
Still hard to believe Maelon betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Always thought he lacked backbone. Shame I had to kill him. Might have made a good member of the team. Willing to get his hands dirty.
You're awfully relaxed.
You're really at peace with what happened?
Yes, of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission, back to work. Become like Maelon otherwise. Solarian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture can't spend time reminiscing.
So you really don't feel bad at all about what happened on Tuchanka?
Yes, correct. Now at least. Greatly distressed at the time. Stages of grief, loss, anger, rationalization. Dealt with it. Most issues settled on Tuchanka, some on shuttle back to Normandy.
Maelon didn't seem like he processed his emotional response. He was obsessed with the genophage.
True, didn't mean to imply that Solarians were healthier emotionally, can still make wrong choices, bad decisions from grief, anger, guilt. Maelon couldn't accept feelings. Made decision, executed. Probably before I left for Omega. Wish I'd seen it. Solarians still feel, just resolve it quickly. Explains lack of marriage, can't sustain courtship emotions. Or perhaps based on reproduction. Unsure.
What about Maelon's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
So we're hearing you say. Yeah. Probably. Alright then. Well, that will be all for now. And next time we are going to go somewhere even closer to Citadel space than we are already. See you all then. Later.